Today we have a competition to see who can bring this transponder around that track the fastest. Luckily, we have vehicles and machinery that will make this an easier task, so we don't have to run all the way around the track.
This car and its original life for?
A 2002 Saab 9.3.
Saab 9.3.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's going on? I didn't film anything from this morning because I was kind of locked in. I got a couple good onboards, but my personal best lap, I forgot to hit record. I was like about up there, almost in turn 2, and I'm like, oh crap, I should hit record because the camera's on my helmet. So no video of that, unfortunately.
Very shortly.
So anyway, I ended up with a personal best of a 19.4. Of course, aiming for the record of an 18.6, so I'm only 0.8 off of that. But the only videos I got were of 19.8s. And then the car had a really weird shake going on. I had no idea what it was, so I was kind of letting up a bit. And then the shake just kept on getting worse. We rotated wheels, kept on shaking worse, and then I lost third gear. So we have no idea what's going on as of yet. The diff is still locked up. Nothing's wrong there. There's no hole in the gearbox case. I could have just broke third, but it doesn't explain the shake. So either way, I was pretty sketched out driving with it shaking like that, but I just kept on pushing. And it kind of broke in a pretty safe way. You'll see that in the video. But anyway. this is the session I forgot to record, and this is the session where I did a 119.45. Official timing is 119.443, I believe, something like that. And then optimal is a 1908, you can see there. But I didn't film it, but we were using the Draggy lap timer and the app for this event because they were the sponsors for the cash prizes. So in order to qualify for the cash prizes, we needed to use this app. But it turns out I genuinely like it, and then it actually captured this session that I forgot to record well. So I can actually just watch it back here through GPS. So just so you guys don't miss it, here it is. So typical 200 plus on the front straight, minimum speed 160 through turn 1. That's typically what I've been doing. I'd go faster, but the dampers don't really allow me to over the bump going in. Minimum speed 174, 173 through turn 2, pushing through to the exit. Of course, I could carry way more speed because I'm not even over the curb yet. Almost topping out third gear in turn 3. Minimum speed 132 in turn 3, which I think was one of the best of the day, if not the second best. Powering down into turn 4. Almost flat, but then I've been chickening out and lifting because with the different third gear, I actually don't know what to expect speed-wise. So I'm just listening, and then, you know, the torque and the speed, acceleration, deceleration is kind of sketchy. Turn 5, nothing special. Not the best exit onto the back straight, but we got a lot of horsepower, so powering up through the straight. The 3/4 shift feels like a Formula 1 gear change because third is so tall and fourth is only a little bit behind that. Up to maximum speed on the back straight, I believe, yep, 263. And then trying to brake late, but still a lot more room to go through turn 8. Still going very slow through 8 into the 160s. Switch back, left-hand turn, and then slightly missing the apex if I remember correctly. The GPS trace looks correct. A little bit slow through turn 10 as well, and then across the line for a 119.4. So not a terrible lap, but again in the car my heart rate was like 70 beats per minute. It was not hard at all. So I believe the car has a lot more in it, and of course the virtual best shows a 1908 is possible from the sectors I already did from the morning to this point. Actually, not even the sectors just from this session. So there's more to the story on this session. What actually happened here is on this next lap I was going to push, and I think I was going actually even faster. So let's watch this lap here. This is the next lap, which was a 125.5, but it would have been much faster if this didn't happen. So here, turn 1 again, down to 160, 159 actually, and then powering out of this turn 1. I think I got a better exit than the previous lap. Turn 2 I pushed harder for sure. Minimum speed is about the same, but I got on throttle earlier, and then it feels terrifying down at the bottom, not gonna lie, with the amount of G's you pull. Into turn 3 a little bit slower, but I think the minimum speed was higher. So yeah, 137 minimum speed. So this was going to be a better lap just from that. So I exited this corner a lot quicker. It's coming up on 4 faster, so I actually had a bigger lift. So you can see the speed drop off drastically, but still 200 plus. Now here, I actually just flew off the track over the curb. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, so that doesn't seem like much, but the track is banked and then it levels out right where the curb is. So I actually bottomed the car out super hard there. And then it sounded like it broke something on the flat floor, but I guess it didn't, which is great. But it turns out there's a rock embedded in the bottom of the splitter from that. So either way, I slowed down for the rest of the lap because I'm like, oh my god, something's wrong with the car. But anyway, I brought it in. I did one more lap just to see how it feels, scrubbing if I broke any suspension, because again, it was a hard hit, or a hard bottom out. But anyway, the next session is just a normal onboard because I actually remembered to film it. So unfortunately that happened, but again, something happened before turn 4. I don't know what. I actually blew a CV boot at some point. I don't know if it was in the first session or in this session. The clamp actually caught on the strut, and then it just threw grease everywhere. So it might have happened right before I got into turn 5 down from turn 4, and then that might have messed up my braking zone, because the car just straight up understeered and went off. So you can see the wall isn't far away, but you know, I had it under control, I guess. So what we did from here is we mended the CV boot. It was completely dry of grease because it released all of it, but we got a new clamp on it just so it wasn't flailing around. And then we drove for the rest of the day. But from this point on, the car developed a shake, and it felt like an imbalanced wheel or something of the sort, but I think it was the actual axle binding up, because when you spun the wheel you could feel a tough spot, if that makes sense, or like a tight spot. So that might have been causing the shake, but it just got worse and worse to the point where I was kind of scared to push the car close to curbs, because again, I redesigned hubs, I did all this stuff to the car. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna lose a wheel or break an axle or something, or a tire's gonna fail, because the tire actually did touch the exhaust on that excursion off the track here when the car bottomed out, because there's a slight tire mark on the exhaust. So not good at all. So the rest of the day was kind of a bonus, because this was our best lap. I was hoping to go faster, but then as you can see, things took a bit of a turn. So back to the onboards. Yeah, that shake wasn't nothing.
Oh,
Axle's broken. Cool.
that's too bad.
Yeah, that axle's done, dude. Just get it, the camera's rolling. Just get it on there. Yeah, it started shaking so bad, man.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then it just let go, like, out of turn 5.
Oh, that sucks. See this carnage?
Yeah. Oh, axle's fine. I think I lost 3rd. I think I just lost 3rd gear.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, no 3rd. Well, we went P1 overall. So I think 2nd place is maybe about 4 seconds behind. Just to put it in perspective, like a NASCAR Pinty Series or Canadian Series car does a 122 here. We did a 19.4. That would have been like maybe 2nd last place in like an IMSA race qualifying or something. What else? I don't know. 19.4 is very fast, so we got 0.8 off the record, but I'm kind of shook because the car feels so relaxed doing these speeds, except for the shake that's happening. So it's weird. I'm relaxed, but I'm shocked that I'm so relaxed, if that makes sense. A 19.4 is stupendously fast around here. Again, 0.8 off the record for time attack overall and for front wheel drive. So I didn't actually know 18.6 was an overall record as well for time attack. Official timing. Someone has been in the 16s, but it wasn't official. It was just on a lapping day. There was no transponder involved. So I'm ecstatic that we won, but I'm kind of like a little bit cheesed that I'm 0.8 off the record. But again, the car had a shake that was just getting worse all day, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The responsible thing is to bring the car home in one piece. So, and luckily today we will be doing exactly that. I don't want to get too close, but there's a couple cars over there that weren't so lucky. 2 cars crashed today. And thank God it wasn't me, because, you know, things could happen in the wrong spot. Oil could be on the track, and then, you know, next thing you're in the wall. So overall, good day. I got my wheels that I won last year. These were in a bit of an odd size. I won 300 bucks, and then I got my wheels from last year, and then 0.8 off the record. So it's a damn good day, but we don't have the record yet, unfortunately. So on that bombshell, time to end. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I'm sorry I didn't get a video of the 19.4, but I'm telling you, I was not pushing that hard. So there's more to come. Stay tuned. Thanks.